everybody. This is John Turner-McClelland with Cooper Mac Realty Group. Today we have Tim Halls from Burnt BBQ and Tacos in Plano. Tim, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing, John?
Good. Thanks for joining us today. I wanted to talk to you about the concept of barbecue and tacos being in the same location.
Sure.
I know you guys opened last year, right? Just
Actually, mid-January of this year.
this year. Yeah, during the
Yeah.
pandemic. I was trying to remember just before or during. So how did it work out opening a restaurant during a pandemic?
Well, we were actually kind of lucky. Being towards the end of the pandemic, I know we're still in it, but kind of things were loosening up a little bit. So it actually helped us. People are still cautious about coming in and stuff, but we actually built this business on as a to-go concept in the first place because of COVID. And so we still do. I mean, we have 5 or 6 seats in the restaurant. We can hold about up to 20 people inside. But about 90% of our business is to go. So we do the online apps plus or the delivery apps plus on to go orders and online orders. And so we're constantly doing more to go than we are dine in. And it seems to work out well. It's just a matter of getting people realize that we're the small guy and competing with a bunch of big guys in the barbecue pond. But we're gaining traction. People are starting to figure out that we're actually legit, and we're serving up some really good barbecue.
Right. So do you smoke your own barbecue there at the location?
We do. Yes. I have 2 Old Hickory CTO smokers underneath my vent hood in the kitchen. And so we're doing everything on premise. It's makes it easier when you do it off premise. Then you worry about logistics of bringing it in and running out, and how are you going to get it all to you. So, but yeah, we're cooking basically 24/7 on those 2 pits. And we come up with some different specials every once in a while, and are about basically weekly. But it's a really good touch to what we're doing.
Cool. So do you have restaurant experience before opening this?
Yes. So I've been in the restaurant industry for about 25 years. This is actually a second career for me. I used to drive ambulance. I was an EMT for about 10 years in Montana, so where I'm from. So went to culinary school in Scottsdale. My business partner, his name is Brett Curtis. We actually own Burnt BBQ and Tacos together. But yeah, we actually started off as a food truck. He opened a food truck in 2016, and I joined him about 6 months after he opened it. And we've been best friends since culinary school anyway, so it's kind of a no-brainer. But we actually were doing seafood. We do lobster rolls and stuff like that, fish tacos, and that company is called Doc Local. So we do. We start off as a food truck, and I've always been the barbecue guy. So we did some barbecue for different events and different specials and stuff. And we actually opened that first store in Uptown 2019, and we didn't get those doors open when Legacy Hall was calling for us to open there. So when actually we opened the stall at Legacy Hall for Doc Local in March of 2020, when everybody shut down. So we opened and worked all the way through the pandemic. And we were doing family meal kits and everything else. And we got to thinking, I was like, we're doing a lot of barbecue out of here, and it's phenomenal food. And why don't we look for a place to put a barbecue restaurant? So that's how we came into this spot here.
Well, we can promote both restaurants today.
Okay, cool. Didn't see that one coming, did you?
No. Well, I remember reading a little bit about you guys and what you had done before, but I completely forgot about the other restaurant that you guys owned.
We actually Burnt BBQ and Tacos. We actually commissary. We do a lot of we do make all their sauces for the other stores in the restaurant that I'm at. So we do, we have a big enough location where we can do all that for him. So
Yeah. So what made you come up with a barbecue taco concept? Like combine?
it's funny, almost a lot, well, not almost, some of the newer barbecue concepts, they all have tacos in it. They just don't promote it as much. They put it on Instagram and everything else. You see the pictures, but we wanted people to be able to come in and enjoy, both factors, because everybody likes tacos, right? So, but we were able. I was the when I built the menu to do a brisket taco and a pulled pork taco was, pretty much a no-brainer. But we wanted to kind of go back to our roots. We both went where we met was Scottsdale in the culinary program there. So what we wanted to do was, bring some authentic Mexican flavors in there. We also have a Navajo Frybread taco that nobody has in the whole DFW area, which is basically just a piece of bread, or it looks like a pizza dough. We throw it in the fryer, puffs up, and then we make a giant taco out of that. And it's one of those wow factor items that everybody just loves. So, and then putting our brisket or pulled pork or sausage or pork belly burn-ins on there, people are just amazed how everything's so good on that.
Yeah, I'll have to come try that one because it sounds good.
Yeah, it's incredible.
You guys
But,
aren't far from where I live. It's my chiropractor is in the same strip as you.
oh, Dr. Brady.
Yeah, we just
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I finally got him to do an interview last week. That's the one I was trying to post Monday.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's a good guy.
You can watch his too. Obviously, your business is doing okay, COVID wise, being that it's to go. Is there any?
The only thing that's kind of hurting us right now, and we're starting to formulate a little bit more, is the catering side of it. I just don't think people are quite there yet. Big groups now. Obviously, you see where the football games and everything else nowadays that people are getting better at it. So it's just a matter of getting that we do catering as well. So, but we're getting there. I got a 60-person wedding this weekend, so
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, once more people, I guess also once people end up going back to an office, if they do, you might get some more business that way too.
Right.
Being in person in an office, eating together again. But yeah, the not having gatherings kind of hurts catering.
It does.
Have you all
It's
considered going back, or do you still have the food truck, or is that?
No, he sold it. I guess it's 2 years ago now that he sold it. So
I say those are probably not doing as well either right now, I guess. But
they're they gotta really push, trying to get out in the communities and stuff like that. So I think the truck yards are starting to get a little bit better. I haven't been to one since we sold the food truck, because I used to run the food truck, and I really don't have a desire to go back out in the trucking world. No, well, we actually do have an event tomorrow where we're renting a food truck, but it's something that we do a couple times a year for TPC Craig Ranch. So, but
do you have any plans to expand the Burnt BBQ to other locations?
We're looking at possibly doing some ghost kitchen type items with it, or things with it. So, but you never know. We're trying to get a solid footing on where we're at right now, and then but there's opportunities in the future.
Cool. And do you live in Plano yourself?
I do. I live less than 10 minutes away. So
what do you like doing besides running your shop right now? Are you able to do anything in the?
We usually try and get out every couple of weeks to try and play some golf. That's how we have our business meetings. But we've been so busy the last couple of weeks, we haven't been able to do anything. So, but I got, I'm married and have 2 dogs. Those are our kids, and so we're trying to do what we can with that. And but yeah, that's about all. I help with a couple different charities around, so that helps. So we're do a lot of military stuff. So
Mhm. Well, good. Yeah, we have a dog. He is doing his normal routine of sleeping in my recliner while I work.
there you go.
Yeah, so he's actually the namesake of my realty group, Cooper.
Oh, there you
People get confused thinking I'm Cooper. I'm like, no,
go.
dog
Oh, my dog. Yeah.
sounds better than John. Okay, well, I appreciate you being here today, talking about it yourself, and maybe we'll get some more people out there. I'm gonna stop by at some point and try the Frybread. Everyone, thanks for watching. Again, this is John Turner-McClelland with Cooper Mac Realty Group. Everyone have a great day.